Got insurance?
Not until she take my name.
I'm a modern woman. I need my father's name.
I guess we have to have a conversation about that.
Amen.
Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 15, episode number 8.
And today we will be focusing on Miguel and Lindy. But before we get into that, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you know when we upload new material. Thank you.
Miguel playing table tennis with his buddy Steve.
Yeah, and Miguel is saying all these wonderful things about Lindy.
Yeah, she's a great wife, and he loves being a great husband even.
Better than he expected.
They're getting along famously so
She's
far.
all about the relationship and him.
She has depth and character.
Yeah, she's such a good woman and she's a good wife to him.
Meets and exceeds all the things on his checklist.
Miss Galore have it going on.
Fun to be around. He's actually catching feelings for his wifey.
As I said, Miss Galore got it going on.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
That cat on his hook. Works every time.
Every time.
Every time, man. Without fail.
So the Steve asked him whether he was getting feelings for her, and he admitted that he was. They're supposed to plan a party for their friends to come over, and they go to the party store to get costumes. Miguel was dressed like a pimp. He had his lid and his cane.
Hat tipped to the side?
Yeah.
All of it, huh?
All of it.
Amen.
All of it.
Pimping, huh?
He was pimping.
Okay.
And I'm not sure what Lindy came as.
Yeah, I don't
was confusing to me.
But the theme of their housewarming party was contestants on a game show, right?
Right, and they surprised their friends because when they asked questions, they knew quite a bit about each other already.
That was pretty impressive as far as I was concerned. That was really good.
Yeah,
for 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks, they knew about what colors they like. He answered a question when she gets hangry. That could go viral.
Yeah, what was that again?
Hangry.
Oh, okay.
Shut up.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
What? Why you want to come at me like that?
I wasn't coming at you. I just asked you for clarification on what she said. That's all. I wasn't coming at you.
My God, you like to try to expose me.
I ain't trying to expose no one, especially my wifey.
Yes, I do get hangry, so what?
Oh, okay.
Don't do that thing with your eyes either.
I ain't saying nothing.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Can we move on?
Absolutely. Without fail.
All right, so she was explaining that she was upset because she and Miguel had a conversation about insurance, and that she asked him if he could put her name on the insurance policy so she could get health care.
Right, exactly.
And he refused to do so.
Yeah,
and on the other side, he asked her to carry his name.
His last name. Right. I just think that was a bad time to bring that back up. They're two separate issues as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
And you don't want to have one spouse covered and one spouse exposed. You need to, that's an important thing, and I think that needs to be addressed now. The name issue is something that can be resolved, once they're on the same page, and that doesn't necessarily have to happen immediately. But
and two, particularly since we're now moving out of the pandemic,
right,
and she is a part-time healthcare provider,
right.
I think it's only natural that she would want some kind of health insurance, because she did say she worked part-time. She works when she wants to.
And security is important for her, as it is, I would assume, most women, right?
Right, it is.
So why not address that one, that elephant in the room right then and there, and get that out of the way? I don't see what the hesitation and or reservation is from his end. I really don't. I think that first things first, let's make sure that we are both first covered, with health insurance and all that, so that if anything happens, we're not exposed. We have a way to deal. Okay, and then once we get that out of the way, then we can revisit that. That's what I think.
I just think personally the take my name situation gotta come after this 8 week period. I wouldn't merge finances or anything hardcore just yet until after that 8 week period. That's how I think it should go.
Right.
But because we are in the age that we're in right now, getting over the pandemics and still we all have to be careful. She's in a healthcare setting. It's important that she has insurance.
Right.
Miguel's friend gave Lindy some pushback, saying that, hey, you guys just met each other. You really
Right.
don't
You've only
know
known each other for like 2 weeks.
Right, but her line of questioning doesn't stand up against Miguel asking her to carry his name. Stuff like, married people get into joint accounts, wills, all these different things, personal life insurance, that kind of stuff should be handled after the fact, after that 8 week period. Just me, because you're not sure what's going to happen when this deadline date show up. Who is going to say what? So Lindy and Miguel are in the bed, and Lindy is turned up, and that
all the way.
That bee thing came out of her. That beast, she got a monster in her. She was talking to him, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she went left.
She started cursing his ass all out, boy.
She had a lot of heat. I had to lean back a little bit.
Like he was.
What is the sister doing?
Like he was. He was leaning back like, where's this coming from?
Yeah, that was a beast that came out.
Yeah.
And she started cussing and fussing, and she wanted to have her way, and he wanted to have his way as well, and nobody was getting anywhere.
Yeah, it was kind of like two bulls locking horns.
Right. But he said he did not. He said, I don't like how I'm experiencing you right now.
Yeah. And I would tend to agree with him because like I said, she came out of nowhere with that, and it didn't call for what she did. What she did. It was unnecessary. It was wrong time. It was just out of place.
And I even asked her if she was hungry. Yeah. They met with the other couples, and she told them about the insurance and his name stuff.
Right, and also took the opportunity to admit that, hey, look, she didn't need to come at her new husband with all that heat, and that the bad part of her came out, and she said she was sorry for it. And I think that was a good move.
Somebody mentioned that she could be a little volatile. I think one of her friends, when we were just meeting her for the first time, mentioned that she could be.
She can turn up on a moment's notice.
She could turn way up.
Right. Well, the story does have a good ending because at the end of the episode, with these two. Miguel kind of says, well, okay, I need to do this. You'll be on my health insurance.
Well, he didn't get an offer from Lindy to carry his name because she said she felt like her name was very important. She had her name for over 29 years, however old she is, and it was very important to her. So there was no conversation about that name change for both of them because, stuff still is going on. People still are getting sick.
Yeah.
And she is in a healthcare environment dealing with patients. So, you just got to be careful.
No question about it.
So it's a wise thing for Miguel to do right now because he doesn't want her to bring anything home that will cause some issues with his health.
Right. Or for them.
Please like, share, and subscribe, and please hit that notification button.
And get those comments to us. We want to hear what y'all thinking.
Yeah, is it really important to take the man's name? Or is that something that's, in the past? Modern women
overrated,
are not doing that stuff anymore. It doesn't change the commitment between the two people. It's just a formality. and some people think that's just not necessary anymore.
And let's hear back from the fellas too. Fellas, is it still important for you to for your your intended beloved to have your name? Yeah, I wanted you to have my name, but at the same time, there were other issues that had a little bit more weight and priority for them.
Right. Right.
So that's it.
All right. Thank you. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next bit.